And that's when I said Dracula's favorite fruit is a nectarine.
Oh, you know I'm a sucker for those vampire jokes.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we have a visitor.
Hello, and welcome to Collections of the Classics. This evening we'll be showcasing our 5-disc DVD collection of all of your favorite movie classics, 19th century urban gothic style.
Yeah, you heard that correctly. A 5-disc DVD collect of all your favorite movies. Who can forget how directors brought our favorite Victorian women together in Mean Girls?
Absolutely. This version certainly captures how urban Gothic era authors portrayed their female characters as both quaint wallflowers and women challenging societal norms.
Let's take a look.
I'm Dr. John. Women, don't use your brains because you'll get overwhelmed and die. Don't think about writing journals. Don't write letters. Just don't do it, okay? Promise? Now go take a nap.
That little one, that's Elizabeth Frankenstein.
She's totally rich because her brother usurped the mother's power and created a monster.
Mina Harker knows everybody's business. She knows everything about everyone.
That's why her journal's so big, it's full of secrets.
And evil takes a human form in Lucy Westerna. Don't be fooled because she may seem like your typical, beautiful, innocent girl turned sex-driven vampire. But in reality, she's so much more than that.
She's the queen bee, the star. Those other two are just her little workers.
Let me tell you something about Safi, the Turkish girl. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? It's so embarrassing. Whatever. Then, in 8th grade, I started going out with my first boyfriend, Arthur. He was totally gorgeous. But then he moved to Indiana. Safi was like weirdly jealous of him. Like, whenever I blew her off to go hang out with him, she'd be like, "Why didn't you call me back?" And I'd be like, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" And then I had a pool party for my 8th grade birthday party. And I was like, "Safi, I don't think I can invite you because I think you're a representative of feminism." I mean, I couldn't have a feminist at my party. There were going to be girls in their bathing suits. I mean, she was a feminist. And then her mom called my mom and started yelling at her. And then she dropped out of school because no one would talk to her. And then she came back in the fall for high school. And she had her hair cut and she was like really weird. And now, I guess she's ran off to find her true love.
Lucy, you can't just ask people why they can't have 3 husbands.
She doesn't even go here.
Well, wasn't that something? I have to admit, that was one of my favorite movies.
For reals. I'm always amazed how directors depict high school transforming people.
Did you say transforming?
I did.
Because that certainly reminds me of our next adaptation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in The Shining.
The marginality of Jack Nicholson's character, Jack, in the original, varying between loving father and possessed maniac, perfectly fits the characterization of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde brilliantly. And it could be yours for just 3 payments of $19.95.
Come play with us.
Must resist the evil.
Come play with us.
Dr. Jekyll!
Henry isn't here right now, Mr. Poole.
Well, I believe that articulated the internal struggle of good and evil pretty well.
Can't argue with you there. Say, we know a female character with a similar struggle, don't we?
You may be thinking of Jane from the Yellow Wallpaper, the one who was fighting her inability to articulate her thoughts and feelings in an oppressive society?
That's the one. Which makes her the perfect candidate to take on the role of Forrest Gump.
My mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And it sure looks like I've got a room with creepy wallpaper, a know-it-all husband who treats me like a child, and a personality.
Creep, Jane, creep. Creep, Jane, creep. Creep, Jane.
Open this door, Jane.
Creep, Jane, creep. Creep, Jane, creep.
It's no use, young man. You can't open the door.
Jane!
Now, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I could creep like the vines grow. From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was creeping.
Okay, so she wasn't Forrest Gump, but she sure could creep.
Dun,
Wait, where did Graham go?
dun, 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 dun. I'm here! I just had a quick wardrobe change into the banana suit. But, how are you?
Was that really necessary?
I don't know. We seem to all be going a little bananas here. But anyways,
Okay.
our next movie adaptation, we're going to share from the movie Jaws.
Oh, of course, yes. So Jaws, a classic movie of man versus fish. What could possibly make that better?
Well, vampires always make it better. I mean, look at Twilight.
Not what I was going for, but true in our case. So, Bram Stoker's Dracula was a natural adaptation here, and I have to say, it went swimmingly.
It's okay, Lucy. It's okay. It's okay. If only we knew what was wrong.
Well, it wasn't a pin accident, and it wasn't the flu, and it wasn't smallpox, and it wasn't Jack the Ripper. It was a vampire. We're going to need a bigger blood bank. We're going to need a bigger stake.
There he is!
Let's get him!
No, wait, you're going to need a bigger knife.
Nah, yo, we got this.
That gives me chills every time.
How about we lighten the mood with a musical?
I'd like that.
Swell! So, among our many movie adaptations, we have included a family classic, The Sound of Music, adapted in terms of the turn of the screw. Much like Maria, the governess in Henry James's novel is going through a period of self-awareness.
What will this day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I've never dared. Now here I'm facing adventure, then why am I so scared? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test, but I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind, and all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me, and my step I am more certain, everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. They'll have to agree I have confidence in me.
In that version, it certainly seems the children have more to fear than the soldiers chasing them across the country.
Poe's society, consistently oppressing the female, causing her occupational uncertainty to bring about psychological uncertainty. A terrible combination.
We're also aware that the most movie buffs are fans of movie soundtracks, so we've added a special bonus for you.
Act within the next 10 minutes, and we'll include the album Liminal Luminosity, the soundtrack to all things marginal and mad. So order today.
Woo! So order today!
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Oppan Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady.
I also checked the screen.
We're filming.
What?
Ah, come on.
Bloopers!
Please.
For reals. It's always amazed
It's like
me.
frills.
It is like frills.
Oh, I just...
This guy.
Oh, back to the script. Or interview.
Embrace this character.
I think this torture. Hey,
Are we ready?
are you recording it now? Right.
That's weird.
That gives me chills every time.
How about we lighten the mood? with a
I'd like
music?
that. I ruined that. I thought it was I apologize.
It's not wheeling.
You're on
This dinner ends at 8. Let's get this. Come on. Game faces. Hey man, just filming movies.
I got you.
Yeah.
I can see it. It's very, very inspiring.
Hey Will. Alright. Here we go.
Alright, go for it.
And be serious.
Did you learn anything else? Do you want me to talk
Good
now?
joke. I've never really taken algebra.
Alright.
I don't know.
Sappy.
Let me tell you about. Really, Sappy?
It's okay, Lucy.
I'm Dr. John. Don't use your brain because you'll get overwhelmed and you'll die.
You're out of the shot.
The frame was.
It's okay, Lucy.
Must.
No.
Can you see my face?
No. Turn your head. Turn your head. Go again.
Dr. Jekyll!
Henry isn't here right now. What is his name?
Come play with us.